Scandinavian Bob here, hi. There are of course hundreds of different things that can make guys relapse out there. And one of those things is FOMO. In other words, fear of missing out. Yes, we mistakenly think that we are missing out on so much pleasure by giving up adult sites. But we need to realize that that fear is such a lie. Now this can be a real problem, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I still to this very day get struck by it myself. Those old sensitized pathways whispering, oh man, think of all that pleasure out there that could be yours. But as I said, we shouldn't listen to it, because here's the thing. Consider the following scenario. Person A on the left here remains confined to his house, endlessly indulging in adult content throughout his life. Meanwhile, person B on the right here is actively engaged in living a fulfilling, real-life experience. He's actually out there doing some real living. Now, as these men approach the final week of their lives, ponder this question. Who do you believe will carry the regret of having missed out on life's true experiences? Oh man. Yeah, putting it like this makes it kind of obvious, right? Now, the very nature of dopamine can be a bit FOMO driven. I mean, you even have FOMO while you're on those adult sites. Just think about it. About 10 seconds after you started one video, you start looking for another one. Because hey, there might be something better out there that you're missing out on. And so you keep clicking to the next one. Next, better. There has to be something better. Click, click. Your brain wants you to find the perfect treasure of pleasure. The perfect video to finish on, which we all know doesn't even exist. But how many of you recognize yourself in this when I say you still keep clicking and clicking, don't you? So whenever you are hit by a strong sense that you are missing out on all the pleasure, realize that it is a big fat lie and don't listen to it. In fact, by overindulging in a lot of cheap dopamine, you become desensitized, which means you get a numb reward center, and that will actually lead to less net pleasure in life. So that voice telling you you're missing out is wrong in so many ways. Guys, you have to think about your future self here. And I like to end with the following words. Imagine reading a letter from your younger self saying, I'm sorry I made your life a living hell, but I just cared more about instantly gratifying myself than I cared about you. Okay, I hope this video made you see the FOMO lie with more clear eyes. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend you download my free 90-day No PMO advice and tool guide by using the link below. This is not an online course or anything big like that, but it is a helpful PDF file with bullet points showing you where you will be during certain phases of your rebooting and what you should consider during those phases to make it easier for you. For example, in week 2 it is typical to experience this, and then in week 4 we often run into that, and so on. So grab it now using the link right under the video. And speaking of being weeks into the reboot, have you seen the video where I share what happened to me once on day 52? No? Well, if not, take a look right here and you'll discover something that's both a bit funny and sad at the same time. This is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Keep going strong, keep your head up, and keep being a dopamine-focused warrior.